Sitting Gucci roll like they say up in UNLV. Young rebel, young money, nothing you could tell me.
Some shit in here, fellas.
Maybe they don't understand me. I compromise.
About to bust his ass.
Cuts to him screaming, fuck, fuck,
fuck! That's fraud though. I shot your ass right in there.
Somebody who gon' meet me at the top.
Who's out there for me?
Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me?
So having Cry down here has been super cool because like I wake up at 4:25 yesterday and he's up at 4:25 also, right? He immediately gets on his computer. I'm doing my morning routine. It's so dope because it's just like we're just doing the same thing and our conversation is on the same level.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vlog. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure to follow me on all platforms that I am Cry. Didn't know how, when I was gonna start this vlog, man, but it's currently September 26th, 8:55 a.m. Last day being 27, and you know I'm about to take my last couple of calls as a 27-year-old man. It's funny because I was on a call with my brother Joey yesterday, man, and he was telling me like, yo, like this your first birthday, like doing 1% Academy, you know what I'm saying? Which is facts. I never thought about it like that, man. So I'm super excited, man. So I'm about to let y'all see these next two calls, man. The first one is my brother Anderson. This will be his last call. Anderson is down 50 pounds in 24 weeks. 50 pounds in 6 fucking months. Takes 8 to 12 months on average to lose that much weight. We did it in 6. Right? So I'm super excited for my brother, man. He started at 322 and is now at 272. Amazing transformation, man. So this will be the first call y'all see. And if you go get the day going. Doggy!
What's good, bro?
What's the fucking word, brother?
Yo, I feel good, bro, but I'm sad at the same time, bro.
Doggy, I'm sad too until I looked at that fucking spreadsheet and you down 50!
Yo, for real, bro, for real. I feel great, bro. Like, you know, last 6 months, bro, I feel like I needed that shit, bro. I needed that shit, bro, because if I didn't make this choice, bro, I don't even know where I would be right now, bro. Honestly, like, I know I'll definitely be over 300 pounds, I'll tell you that. For sure. You know?
Doggy.
And it's just so much shit, bro. Like without really I guess I didn't really notice it, but I've been saving a lot of money too, bro. Like, I used to spend so much money ordering food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've saved fucking thousands of dollars, bro. Like, I got some, like, I've never had this much saved up, bro. Honestly, like, never. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just been saving so much money, haven't been smoking, and it's just a lot of shit, bro, that, like, I guess I didn't really fully take into account. But I'm like, I feel great about myself, bro. Just everything that we've been doing. This is one of the best decisions I ever made, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back when I first called you, bro, like I was fucked up, bro. Like, you know, I was fucked up, like where I was at that point, because I knew everything I was doing was, you know, I was hurting myself every day. Like every day I was just like, I wasn't doing what I had to be doing, bro, and with working with you, bro, I was able to like get on track, bro, and I feel really good about that, bro.
Hey, I love you, doggy. If you need me, hit me!
I will, bro, I will. I'm gonna hold you to that, bro.
All right, say no more, doggy.
Yo, watch the video, let me know.
I got you.
All right, bro.
All right, doggy. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, fellas, about to hop on this next call with my brother Giselle, man. Another killer in 1% Academy, man. He's also down 50 pounds in 22 weeks. It takes a year to lose that much weight, fellas. And we did it in 6 fucking months. Holy shit! Doggy! The man, the myth, the motherfucking legend.
Nah, that's you, Cry. That's you.
Doggy, 22 weeks in, doggy. How's this journey been for you?
Good, man. It's starting to feel like an identity, man. You know, going to the gym, doing my deep work. I just looked at your post. I didn't even realize it. It's been 3 months now that I've been getting 100%. Fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
Brother, you are the first brother in 1% Academy history to have 3 months consecutively of 100% powerless completion rate. And it ain't like you got no weak ass powerless, brother. You got some shit on there.
Crazy, bro.
Doggy, let me tell you something, man. You've been in 1% Academy for 154 days. You have won 147 of those 154 days. That is a 95% powerless completion rate. That is the best powerless completion rate of all time.
That's crazy, man. You know what, Cry? I want to celebrate, but also, this is why I signed up for you, because I'm starting to be a fucking dweeb. I'm hitting the power list, but this is where this is when I get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? This is when the drifting season. You've been talking about it a lot on Instagram. And this is when I come a dweeb. I haven't became a dweeb. Like, I'm obviously still winning the days, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little bit comfortable.
I would experiment with Alani's, and the reason being is because, like, I'm thinking about getting literally a mini fridge next to my bed, so that way every time I'm tired, I can just grab the Alani, drink it, and then I'm good immediately, right? The cons of black coffee, you can't really do that because you got to like go heat it up and shit. I would literally at room temp just have Alani's next to my bed, and like when I get out of bed, I'm just grabbing it, drinking it. You feel what I'm saying? Don't do Celsius. Celsius are really, really strong. Alani is more of a laid back energy drink, especially if you've never tried them before. I would recommend that. But, you know, I was going to say, you know, with getting up early, it starts the night before. But if you're going to bed at 11:30, you waking up at 7, that's more than 7 hours of sleep, 7.5 hours. So, dog, you just got to stop being a fucking dweeb. You're down 50 pounds in 22 weeks. Holy shit.
It's crazy, man. 50 fucking pounds. And what, it's around 6 months?
Brother, 22 weeks. Scratch it, getting to 6 months. Yes.
Holy shit. Cry, it's actually really insane how my transformation is. Like, I used to like dread going to the gym, and now it's just an identity. I spent my all, like my legit all, on your mentorship. When I first signed up, it was spectacles, like, is Cry really real and all that shit. And I'm like, bro, this is a life-changing fucking program. It's fucking insane how much progress I did. I mean, I ain't do shit yet. I mean, let me be correct, though.
All right, doggy. Any questions before I let you go? All right, fellas. Wrapped up the 2 calls I had for the day, man. About to go get this haircut, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. Have y'all seen what was under this do-rag? Holy shit. Holy fuck, man. So about to go get this cut, man, and then see where the day take us. Peace.
Good. Unless you need me to go to...
It's only Lord. Fellas. Back at action, man. Back at action, man. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. It's a lot of great feelings in the world, man. Direct deposits, losing your virginity. You know what I'm saying? Remembering the song you forgot. But getting a cut? Man, I'm activated, bro. I was down bad, fellas. I was down bad, man. So, about to head back to the crib, man. Got a little photo shoot. Gotta get ready for the birthday shoot, man. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Yes, fellas. Yes, I know. I look amazing. I know. But about to head to this shoot, man. Very excited, man. Haven't done a shoot in a while. I got to shoot with this gentleman not too long ago. And he did a really good job, man. So I'm gonna stick with him, man. I like to stay loyal with my photographers. Like, I have one photographer and videographer that I stick with in Cleveland. And for the longest time, I was trying to find one out here, but I really wasn't like pressed about finding one. It was one of those things like, I'll find it when I find it. And like, he kind of found me, you know what I'm saying? He lived in my apartment complex, saw me outside working, told me he'd love to shoot me. And then it, you know, kind of happened from there, man. And it just reminded me of, like, I'm not sure if you guys have read the book Transfer from Reality, man. It's a book that John Mark gave me to read, man. Life-changing book. But in that book, it talks about like to let life flow with the outputs, right? Like, once you put in a certain amount of work and just let go and not give a fuck, like, opportunities will just start presenting themselves in front of you. And I felt like that's what that was, you know what I'm saying? And even like with me meeting guys at the gym, like, you know, networking, whatever the case may be, like, everything just happens naturally when I'm not pressed about it, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell guys, man, all you guys, like, focus on the inputs, brother. The outputs will come. Don't worry about getting a bad chick. Worry about looks maxing, right? Don't worry about when am I going to be confident. Show up to the gym every day, right? Don't worry about, oh, when am I going to get 10,000 views? Brother, make your videos better. You know what I'm saying? So definitely about to go to this shoot, man. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all see the behind the scenes. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Alright, fellas, I'm trying to set this motherfucker up for y'all. Hold on. Alright. Birthday dinner, you know what I'm saying? Dolo. I could have invited some friends, you know, invited a young lady. Hi. I'll take an espresso martini, please. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I could have. Thank you so much. My God. Could have had some people here with me, man, but I really wanted to, you know, spend some time by myself, reflect. Obviously, when I get to Miami, I'm going to be with, you know, John Mark, some other people. So I wanted to, you know, spend some time by myself, spend some time dolo, reflect, eat, and just, honestly, fellas, I know this is such the cry thing to say, but I honestly just been thinking about that. I'm getting closer and closer to that date that I said I was gonna retire my mom. And me writing those numbers out on the whiteboard next to my desk, like how many days is left, it's really been eye-opening. Like, I know I look at it every day when I look at my screensaver, but, you know, writing it down physically every day, and even when I'm giving my all, not feeling like it's enough some days, just because I know the time is getting closer and closer, it's giving me that healthy amount of paranoia. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want.
Did you buy a blue BMW?
I did.
Do you still have the key on that?
Oh wow, I do got the keys. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Niggas fine. I took the keys to the valet. Yeah, man, and that's what I want, you know? I think that I've been working hard, but it's always another level, man. Like, I used to think what I was doing in 2024 was working hard. The year before that, I thought what I was doing in 2023 was working hard. I remember once upon a time, I thought the gym and my 9 to 5 was enough, right? So, to me, I have an abundance mindset with the amount of pain and weight that I can handle on my shoulders. And that's what I'm looking forward to this coming year. This year definitely has been a life-changing year. Definitely, it's funny, fellas, because it's been like the best but the worst year of my life, right? You think about my grandma passing away. You thinking about lost a job twice. You thinking about the breakup, you know? A lot of different situations, man, but I also think about all my brothers that I got results, my YouTube page growing the way it has, you know, building networking connections with multi-millionaires, whatever the case may be, building a brotherhood within 1% Academy. Yes, ma'am.
It's almost ready. Do you want
Okay.
an appetizer to start?
I do want an appetizer. This is it right here, right?
All of this. All the salads, appetizers, and more appetizers over here. So these 2 pages is like a starter.
I'm gonna go with the crab cakes. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go with those. Thank you so much.
Nothing to set up over here, man.
I know, man. It's
What are you doing?
my birthday is tomorrow, midnight. So I'm just enjoying dinner by myself. I do YouTube.
Yes. Did you let her know it was your birthday?
I did not.
Make sure you let her know. We'll do something for you.
Okay, I definitely will.
Recording or?
Yeah, I'm just recording, man. You want to say what's up?
Oh, yeah.
My guy, what's your name? Sergio. This is my guy Sergio, man.
You do like a food review or you're just like chilling?
I do. I'm a fitness and nutrition coach online. So most of my content is catered towards like mindset, discipline, stuff like that. This video obviously is a little different because it's my birthday. But yeah, not really food reviews, but I've had you guys before. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Make sure you let her know it's your birthday.
Okay, I definitely will.
Traditional search for you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. This is one of my favorite restaurants, fellas, man. This and Perry Steakhouse. This place is called Alburnette's. But yeah, man, just want to spend some time to reflect. Just had a good photo shoot, man. So he's actually about to send over those images right now. And I'm about to pick my top 5 and post those in the morning. I don't want to drink until I pick those 5. So I'm not going to take a sip of the espresso martini just yet. But I'll let y'all see the food when it come out, man. But I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. My brother. Got the sides going. You know what I'm saying? You know how we coming for the birthday, fellas. Technically, fellas, I still got 18 minutes. In Cleveland, it's my birthday, so we gonna celebrate, man. To all my brothers in 1% Academy, I'm wishing that y'all get 7s this following week. That's all I care about. All right, fellas. Top of the morning, man. Excuse my lisp. Got these whiteners in, man. But just called the Uber, man. About to head to the airport, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was a little bit too steezed last night. You know what I'm saying? So I had to push my flight back. It was supposed to be... I was supposed to fly out at 6 a.m., but I pushed it back to 2 because I just woke up. I was fucked up, fellas. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. That's how you know I don't really do this kicking this shit a lot. Like, my body was like, doggy, what the fuck? Where's the Alani in the water? You know what I'm saying? But I'm back activated. Just called the Uber. Done packing. About to head to the airport, man. See y'all soon. Peace.
Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have?
All right, fellas. I'm in the hotel right now, man. I'm a little fucked up, I ain't gonna lie. It's my birthday though, I only get one a year. Fellas, that was my first time flying first class, man. First class, I'm just now getting some money. So I said, fuck it, let me fly first class, man. And I'll tell you right now, bro, every man deserves to fly first class. Like, of course you got the little things, like you got the leg room, food, unlimited drinks. You get to leave out first, you know. But I would say the best thing is just like the hospitality. Like, they gave me a fucking warm white towel to clean my hands. Like, that bitch was hot, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely gonna see where the night take me. I'm a little steezed right now, so Let me get some water in me, you know. But yeah, man. We're in Miami. We in Miami, turning up another notch. All right, fellas. Day 2. You know what I'm saying? Last night, man, I really didn't do much. I wasn't feeling good, man. Like, as you can hear it in my voice a little bit, I'm a little bit congested. So I didn't do much, man. I spent my birthday in the bed, if I'm being very honest with you. But John just landed today, man, so he about to pick me up. He was in Atlanta with his family, so we probably about to hit the gym, get a session in. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. It's that 400K a month apartment lobby, doggy. Hell no, man. This what 400K a month get you in Miami, doggy.
I mean, to be honest, I should have a bigger place. I'm just like, shit, this is 10. And so to get anything...
This is 10K, doggy?
A month. So to get any, it's like, it's not what you, in any other city for 10, like if in Dallas for 10, it'd be...
OD.
It would be like a palace.
OD. Bro, this shit nice as fuck,
It's
though.
nice, yeah, it's like, this is all I need and everything, and I'm just every month I'm throwing like a lot of my stack in Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a house for like 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
By this year.
But no. By when this lease up. So this lease.
This bitch get up, doggy.
Shit, I gotta get past the level that I'm currently at.
Yeah.
It just gets harder and harder, but you theoretically you have to just do the same thing every time. But in the beginning, it's difficult because you don't know if it's going to work. But once you get over
like
that, it's actually
error.
not that hard to make the first 10 to 20. But then once you have 10 to 20, then you gotta then now you have to be willing to risk what you've built. And it's not necessarily that you risk that, but your brain has now been rewarded for doing something. So you're like, your brain's like, okay,
it's
this
harder
guy
to
did 10
change
to
it,
20
bro.
months. So it's harder to be like, okay, well now what's gonna jump me to 50? What's gonna jump me to 100? And then, you're at 200. And then once you have to, it gets the hardest when you have to start changing the fundamentals. Because sometimes the fundamentals, because like the funnel that I teach all of you guys, flawless to 100K a month.
Yeah.
Then you get to 100K a month, and it's like, I've basically ripped that same shit to get to 400K, but not everyone is able to sustain that and enjoy what they're doing.
Right.
Some guys, they're like, yo, I want to make 50K a month, and then I want to spend time with my family. I want to do this. I want to do this.
I ain't like that, bro.
I know you're not, but I'm just talking about But even me, bro, I broke one of my own principles because I've realized I'm like, okay, how come I go today I didn't post any content because I'm at home and stuff like that, which is fine, but it's really hard for me to be nice to my family and then also make content. If I'm in making content mode, I don't want to speak, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm an asshole, you know what I'm saying? And so I do it because I'm like, okay, wait, what if I lost my mom randomly? I'd be pissed at myself for not doing these things.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I could make 100K a month for the next 5 years doing the same thing, but I would just feel so lost because I have to have a.
Yeah, doggy. I was nice. All right, fellas. Just got in, man. We went to Carbone, man. Ate good. Had some good conversation, man. You know me. I asked a ton of fucking questions. But my boy got me in the guest room, man. Got a nice little setup going. I got my own balcony in this motherfucker. Let me show you guys, man. Crazy, man. Got the fucking 100X ice cooler. Gotta upgrade my ice cooler, man. But yeah, man, about to get some sleep, fellas, man. getting up at 4:25. Said I was gonna beat John up, man, so we'll see. This motherfucker probably gonna be up at 4. This view is beautiful, man. Beautiful view, man. It's been really inspiring being in this motherfucker, man. Like, I'm on the 25th floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, celebrities there at this motherfucker. We in the fucking garage. I'm rolling past fucking, I rolled past like 4 Urises, fucking a couple regular Lambos, some Ferraris, Cybertrucks, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Crazy environment. Like, that's the normality out here, you know. And that's why I want to move here so much, man, because it's like, that's the environment I want to be in. I don't want to be in an environment where I'm the big fish. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in an environment where, you know, I'm probably the only Urus in the neighborhood. Like, nah, I want to be in an environment where, like, oh, he got a Urus, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to push me to elevate. And I actually asked John at dinner, I was like, at what amount did you get to when you was, like, numb to it? Like, numb to the bread? Like, where it's just like, okay, I can get anything I want. Like, let me just grind. And he like, it really never changes, bro, because as you keep getting more money, you keep wanting, like, more stuff, right? Like, this is a $10K a month apartment, and he's thinking about getting a, I want to say $2.5 million crib next year, right? But if you would have asked him 6 months ago, right, or a year ago, he'd have been like, yo, I just want a $10K a month penthouse, which is what he got now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of problems I want, fellas. Like, okay, I'm at 10% body fat. Can I get to 8? Right? I'm attracting 8s. Can I get 10s? Right? I can go to church. Can I live through Christ on an everyday basis? Right? I can make a 40-minute whiteboard video. Can I make a 60? Right? Not only with the outputs, but the inputs as well. Like, you always want to make sure that your tolerance is just increasing. But I'm about to get some sleep, man. You know, and get after it tomorrow, man. We're gonna hit chess. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. It's 4:25 in the morning, fellas. I was gonna set my camera up out here, but it's so cold in John's house that when I bring the fucking camera to the balcony, like, the humidity fogs up the lens. So I'm gonna use my phone. But I came to this realization last night, fellas, that like, you can't speak it into existence. You have to work it into existence while thinking it into existence, right? Like, when I first found John Mark's content is when he moved into this complex, and I used to, like, watch him. Like, I remember when he bought this motherfucker, and, like, I remember watching a vlog where, like, he hopped in that motherfucker and it was, like, showing this screenshot of, like, him making, like, I don't know what it was. I want to say like 10K in a day or something like that. Or 10K by 10 a.m., something like that. And I was just inspired, man. And I remember I went through, like, his catalog, went through his aggression talks. I'm like, man, this dude is raw, blah, 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 blah. And to now I'm eating dinner with him, you know what I'm saying? Spending the night at his crib, about to kick it with him today, you know? And if you would have asked me, fellas, last year around this time, it's crazy because last year around this time was when I first watched his content. I remember it verbatim. I remember I was arguing with my girl at the time, and I was at the fucking counter eating, and I was just scrolling on YouTube, and, like, I don't know what made me click the video, bro. I really don't. But it was like the 4th time I saw him on my feed, so I clicked it, and then I started, you know, going through his catalog, going through his aggression talks. You know what I'm saying? Looking at his success over the years and how fast he moved, right? And how much I related to him, his mindset, the way he thinks, you know. I was like, damn, man, this is somebody, this is before I even knew I wanted to do 1% Academy. I was like, damn, this is like somebody, like, I would fuck with, somebody I would hang around, right? Boom. Year later, nigga let me spend a night at his crib, you know. And I'm saying all this to say, fellas, that I literally done hit rock bottom, put my head down and just worked and everything changed, bro. Like literally, I know some of you guys know, some of you don't. In March, right? In the last December, my grandmother died. No. In last December, I lost my job. January, I broke up with last December, break up. January, my grandma died. February, fired. End of February, my ex broke the lease without telling me. March, I invest the last dollars to my name into this mentorship to learn to do what I do now, right? If it didn't work out, fellas, I would have been driving my ass to Cleveland. I would have got evicted. I don't know what I would have been doing with my life. That y'all probably wouldn't have been seeing no YouTube videos from me. But it never crossed my mind that was gonna happen. I'm gonna put the thumbnail on the screen. I had a certain confidence and certainty that it was all gonna work out. And I have no ego to say, as you guys always hear me say, it takes 2 batteries to charge a remote, not 1. As a man, you must have confidence but no ego. A man that thinks he knows everything knows nothing at all. John has changed my life, bro. He changed my life. Like, I see some of y'all comment like, damn, Cry, this video changed my life. Bro, doing business with John changed mine, right? And I was like, damn, like, I'm in this nigga crib, and I used to watch this nigga videos on this balcony, like him make stories on this balcony, and I just made a fucking Instagram story on it, man. So it's very inspiring to see, man, especially since, like, it's 4:25, I just woke up, I'm doing my morning routine, I go in the living room, this motherfucker up, and this motherfucker's making $400K a month. Still getting up at 4, still hungry, right? So why the fuck can't you, right? I'm telling you right now, fellas, this self-improvement, this self-development is the foundation of success. It's not no fake. I'm in a crib with a motherfucker that's living proof, right? I might be getting up for 4, he's like, you already know, bet. You about to go train at 7, bet. He said we about to work all day, I got some calls, bet, right? It's not a fake, it's not a front, it's not, you hear these, I know you guys see like these interviews of these gurus that's driving the Lambos, driving the Ferraris, and they do interviews like on the street in Miami, and they just say, work hard, make sacrifices, wake up early, and you think it's all la 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 la. It's not, brother. Personal development is the foundation of all this shit, right? Because you don't want to be the rich motherfucker that's fat and lost, right? You want to be able to check every single C. I'm going to continue to say it, right? So if this motherfucker can get up at 4 and he's making $400K a month, what the fuck is my excuse? What the fuck is yours, right? You fat fucker, you skinny dweeb, get the fuck up, right? And get to work on your mindset, on your business, on your physique, or just get up and read. Whatever the case may be, one thing you gotta understand, fellas, the morning time, it's so quiet. I'm in Miami, it's a loud ass city, it's quiet right now, right? It's no distractions, right? Everything late at night, those are the devil's hours, man. Everybody's up, everybody's trying to drift you, tempt you to do bullshit, brother. Go to sleep early and wake up on time. I promise you it'll change your fucking life. I promise you, man. I promise you, man. So I'm about to get some editing done, get some reading done, and then head to the gym with John, man. So I'll let y'all see that, but I'll see y'all soon. Peace. We back to the gym. That's how you coming?
That's how I'm coming, bro. You know what's dope though? I like to have everything I do is different. This shit's from 1976, bro. You can't find this shit.
Type shit. That's
everyone has the new one. It's like it's not even cool anymore. But this one is like.
It's a 101.
Old, exactly, bro.
Type shit. Yeah, doggy. Where have you been? How many?
Huh?
How many you hit?
I'm just feeling it. 8 to 10. Gonna do one more, and then we'll go start our working set.
Bet. Some shit in here, fellas. Yeah, doggy. You in the first place. Oh, they playing that shit, fellas.
Y'all know how in Dallas I be saying stop bringing her here. You could bring her to this motherfucker. Let's eat, doggy. Yo. Up here?
Just to bring him up.
Oh shit.
And then you can let go.
Oh shit. Light work.
It's starting.
It's starting? What's up, bro? Yeah, it's def starting. The vibe's starting to come in this motherfucker, fellas. Man, Miami might be the move, man. One thing that this gym is making me miss, fellas, is like the intimacy a little bit. Pause. Cause like in my gym, it's so big. If you see your homeboy, if you see a shorty, it's like I'm not about to walk all the way over there and say something to you. I'm gonna throw you the deuce and then I'm out. But here, it's really good equipment, great lighting, great music, right? They got food and shit, and it's like I can say dap my nigga up right here, whatever the case may be. And it ain't like we so spaced out, you know, but at the same time, I'm at an early time. So it might just be right now. It might get hectic at 5 p.m. And then that's when I would miss a gym like mine, but I'm fucking with the vibe of this one. And there's some fine shit everywhere I fucking look. I'm not gonna fake, fellas. The playlist they got in this motherfucker, elite. Elite. Bitches, come here. I feel like I got fat, bro. I drank too much lick. I drank too much lick on my birthday, bro. Niggas got fat.
You gotta tell them, you gotta confess.
I did. They hear what the fuck going on.
I'm fat as fuck too.
No, you look like old John Mark, though.
Nah, yeah, I'm getting there. That's the goal.
Hey, when you posted that 21, 100K a month, I'm like, yeah, this accurate John Mark.
Crazy for some reason.
What you mean for some reason?
Shit got, well, every time I post a shit that there's no value, people don't usually fuck with it. But
Yeah.
that shit, the past few videos, they were just like, they took me 1 minute to make, and they got crazy views.
But that's how it be, bro. It be the shit you don't expect, though.
Yeah. Dumbbells, and then the push-up.
Bet it.
Oh, the big G is here.
Who here? Who here? Who here? George here? George! My guy, man. Can't sleep, doggy. My fellow Libra. Libra gang. 27. 27. What was yours, 24th? George, you gotta say what's up to the vlog, man. The legend himself in the building.
Bro was 30 minutes late to the workout because he was taking 3 girls out last night.
Yeah, doggy. Let's eat. Damn, this nigga added hella weight on this motherfucker. Hey. Hey. Nice to meet you, brother. What's your name?
Man, I ain't Klein, but Tim. It's that season.
Tim?
It's all of brother. Yo, oh, shit. Yo.
I'm about to say he matched your energy. beast, bro.
No cap. That just got money. She got attitude. Bro, I wasn't ready for that motherfucker. I'm like, holy shit.
Almost in my face.
Yeah, doggy. Ah, fuck. Ah.
Can you get a video on my phone?
I got you.
Can you go on this side?
This side of the mirror, this side facing you.
Either one.
Either one. I'm gonna do both. Yeah, doggy.
Imagine you wake up, you look like this, and you drive your supercar to the gym at 21. Always be like, oh, I'm going to learn a degree. Oh, gotta clock in for my shift. Like, brother, we literally live. You can just learn shit from your phone and make more money than your parents make in a year in 1 month. What are you doing?
Facts.
Always be commenting like, you're not 20. Okay, whatever you say. What are you talking about?
Don't wait till January 1st, you fat fuck. You gonna stay a dweeb your whole life? Easy work. You know what the fuck going on, man.
You look crazy, bro.
That's
Wait till
tough.
you see this. That shit looks crazy.
Yeah, dude. That dude. That dude. Yeah, George.
Yeah, dog. Look at that bicep vein peeking.
Bro, I ain't gonna fake. I was looking in there, bro. Like, George, you got big since last time I seen you.
I don't think so.
No,
It's just because he works out once every 17 days, and he still looks like this.
he getting too much money, bro.
I know, that's the problem.
Getting too much money.
He wakes up and he's like,
oh, you're early, 7 a.m. I woke up and I see a text message 1 hour prior. I'm like, oh.
Oh, you texted him to come this morning?
yeah.
It's on me. You did triceps?
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
That shit was too much weight.
I was just trying it out. I'll do dips probably.
Hey, you already posted it. You gotta have the caption.
Huh? Yeah. I got. Well, because I was talking. I'll do another one. That shit took 2 seconds.
The algorithm favors you.
We'll see what happens with this one, and if this one goes, that means it's time. That means 1 million followers coming.
Facts.
That means 1 million followers coming.
Yeah, when the algorithm's like, alright, fine, yeah, give it to him.
You're so relentless. It's like, alright. And then you just post the stupidest shit, and it's like 800,000 views. Damn, doggy. Damn.
I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Shit thick as fuck.
Airdrop me that one, doggy. The one of me.
2023 John Mark's coming back.
Ain't that what you said last night? That the No, you said the Cullinan was the best.
No. You said Maybach is.
You
I
said.
should go buy an Acura TL to make videos in.
Yeah. It's like $6 grand.
John, what you said was the best car last night, though?
What?
What you said was the smoothest whip? You said it was a Maybach, the smoothest whip?
Yeah, the Maybach was the best. Oh, I gotta play my favorite new Young Thug song.
Whip-de-doo?
Ninja.
Ninja? I ain't heard it.
You got AirPods in or no?
No, I don't. Put it in my, add it to my.
No, just put these in, it's clean. I'm gonna play it for you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna skip to the last 45 seconds of the song.
Wow, what's the last 45?
I don't know. Bro, I heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Why did he post that? Why did he make that song, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Nathan sent that to me and I was like, what am I listening to, bro?
I don't know why he did
I was
that
just listening,
shit.
I was like, okay, this album okay. And then he drops it, I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck buddy on. He losing his mind though.
All right, fellas, back from the gym, man. About to pick up some coffee. Get to work, man. Get to work for the rest of the day. See where the night take us. Feeling really good though, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have to make that move to the MIA. You know, probably by. I really want to say April. You know what I'm saying? I know I got the deadline of September 27, 2026, but it's really April. I just ain't been telling y'all. So, I'm about to get some coffee, man. Edit this vlog so I can get this out on time. Got a couple of calls with my brothers. Let's see where the day takes us. Peace.
Blonde kid is getting absolutely cooked on Twitter right now. I think he goes by Scam Millsap. But Jace England said he's owed his sales team over $65,000 and they had to pay their reps out of pocket. 5 of their reps are literally...
Raining in Miami, man. What the fuck? Doggy, what we about to eat?
Shit. Nothing. You broke. You broke.
You broke, doggy?
Didn't pay the sales team. We broke now.
65K?
Shit, I just realized I'm not fucking Scam Millsap. Let's go eat that Coke. All their saints. He gives a place to each one of them, quantifying their eminence and appreciating their value. He also takes judicious note of the paradox and extravagance regarding individuals, their vulgarity and affections. And with precise calculation, he surmises their internal anatomy, conceptualizes their hearts, and gives proper credit to the truth. This superiorly cultured cognition serves him to better see and appreciate the facts of a matter, always using circumstances and interactions as a learning opportunity to the admiration of those nobles who are in his presence. Above all, he is through the love of wisdom and habit a seasoned and mystifying copy of all the good sayings and gallant deeds of antiquity and of those heroes whose spirit still lives on today through their deeds. The sentences of the prudent, the malice of the critics, the wit of the charismatics, and the gallantries of the great captains are all sweet ammunition to conquer life. He keeps an aura of freshness by understanding modernity, its flamboyant facts and contemporary sayings, adding the novelty of what is presently fashionable to his excellent understanding of ancient times. Changes and applications are necessary to avoid becoming stale. The greatest proverbs, deeds, and knowledge become tiresome when repeated too often. It's just that's
one thing.
one page.
I feel like I heard the coach's frame from that, like taking other people's interactions and experiences.
Everything
and then,
comes back to the coach's frame.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out though.
I'm telling you, like I discovered like these magic principles through
old ass books.
that shit was written down in 1947.
Thank you, brother.
Enjoy.
This bread, John Mark been gassing, man. We about to see what it's sitting for.
Get something in the middle with the olive oil.
Would you like to have anything over here?
Can I order 2 of the Moroccan cigars?
Okay.
George, your food? Can I have, what you get, doggy?
The Moroccan cigars. It's like lamb and it's like a...
That's mostly an appetizer. It comes like this.
Yeah, that's why I got 2. I don't want to eat like too much because I'm going to try to work. You can get whatever. You can get y'all have bowls for lunch or no?
They're over here.
Yeah, you can get a bowl.
Yeah,
the chicken kebab is good.
It comes with rice or cauliflower couscous, the protein of your choice, Israeli salad, and hummus. Or we have the kebabs that are like long skewers, chicken, beef, and lamb.
Okay, I'm gonna just go with the grilled chicken base bowl. No. I'm gonna go with the island salmon.
Okay, do you want to with rice or cauliflower couscous?
Rice, please.
Okay, the rice here is like a yellow rice with lentils and caramelized onions.
That's fine. Thank you.
It's every platform, bro.
Bro, what you doing, doggy?
Before it goes up more, I'm about to buy 10 racks of Bitcoin. Look, this is 10K from my
10K.
checking.
On a Monday afternoon.
And they bought 10,000 Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin is now available. It's just one of my little like wallets that I do trading with.
Quick 23.
I have like.
I want to show you guys John's office, man. This shit fire. Fire setup, man. You got the big ass light and lighting. It's obviously very important for content. Got a mic, so his quality is better with like his courses and his calls. Got the same Mac I got. I love the desk. Of course, you know we gonna keep a whiteboard in this motherfucker. He got two though. He got me beat. But very smooth setup, man. Very smooth setup. Obviously, you hear me say, guys, you play video games, you're a fucking dweeb.
And I agree. I said this in all of my videos. But you gotta understand, me and Cry, we didn't come up playing video games. So we're not addicted. I have to force myself to play this. Because keep in mind, I just bought this the other day. I was like, damn, I need to relax. I can't watch movies unless it's a Navy SEAL movie. Because I'm like, I get bored, I need to do something. This helps me relax a little bit. But after one game, I'm like, damn, I played 30 minutes and nothing in the real world happened. Right, so if you're addicted to video games, throw that shit off.
You're a dweeb.
I have to force myself to play this to like, get my brain at ease. Because I'm so amped. And it's low-key been helpful. I got this Minecraft house and shit, like, shit is dope. But it's all perspective, right? So guys will see people and it's like, oh, well, he does this, well, he does this. Well, look at what point of life he's at.
Facts.
And why he's doing it. It's all about where you're coming from, and it's all about the perception of what you're doing, right? It's not actually the task. It's like where you're doing the task. Yeah.
Nah, you still a dweeb. It's the only motherfucker that can get me on the game, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
John Mark Steve.
Oh, yeah. Look, Abe. All right, so shoot, aim, grenade, jump, crouch, push this down to knife.
Shoot, aim.
Okay, one more time.
Tell me everything except for shoot and aim again.
Shoot, aim, grenade, knife, run, look, jump, reload, change weapon. Whoa.
Ah! I'm still a competitive motherfucker, fellas. I'm about to bust his ass.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Just wait till, cut to him screaming, fuck, fuck, fuck.
What you going with? So I gotta look for you.
Yeah, it's just me and you. That's it. Shut up, clock it, and load up.
Oh yeah, I'm about to bust your ass. I got the hang of this motherfucker already. Oh shit, I'm about to fall in the fucking. How you running though?
Push this one down like no, so like. You can only run so you get tired after a few seconds. Though.
Oh okay.
So you push down and then to knife, you go like this.
Ah, I'm about to knife your ass.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like you in my vicinity. Oh yeah, you definitely in my vicinity. How I crouch? B. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I feel like you close. Oh shit, you see me? Yeah, motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh, you gonna throw a grenade, bitch? What the fuck? Ah! swear to God, I got your ass first, though. I swear I did, doggy. I swear I had your ass, bro.
You almost.
Damn, this is what it feels like to be a dweeb.
Yeah. Dweebing ain't that fun, is it?
It's not at all. I feel like you cheating, though. Like, you looking at my screen and shit. Like, don't.
You were looking at my screen before I even shot you.
No, I wasn't, bro.
You said, you know where I am?
I swear I wasn't, bro. Bro, stop throwing grenades, bro. Oh, shit. I feel like you're in my vicinity. Oh, yeah, I'm about to hit your ass. I see you, fucking dweeb. Fuck!
Motherfucker, stop crouching and start shooting.
Bro,
damn.
I'm trying to aim at your bitch
just
ass.
farted. That shit smells nasty.
Bro.
Before being dweebs, we gotta be dweebs. For real. Big dweebs.
I feel like you waiting for me, dude. Oh, shit!
Turn around and shoot me, dog. Click action, you'll respond.
Bro, I got like a like slow trigger finger, bro. I'm trying to wait for the perfect aim and be precise. I just gotta let that motherfucker go.
You should change your gun on the scope also.
What is that? Why? Where the fuck is you at, bitch? Where the fuck is you at? Oh, that's what.
I'm about to get your gun and show you with your gun.
That's never gonna happen.
The
You
gun
just
that you
did it?
died, I just picked it up off your dead body. How disrespectful is that?
You ain't do that.
I did. Look, I have it. Look on my screen.
So what gun do I got?
The same gun. You died, so you got a new one, but I got the one off your dead body.
Bro, how is you seeing me that fast, bro?
Look at my screen.
No, I'm not cheating. I'm not a dweeb.
It's not cheating.
It is cheating.
I'm just looking for you. See if it works. Look at my screen and see
I am now. I'm cheating now. I gotta get one dub. You going upstairs and shit? Oh, you trying to get me.
Damn. I had to reload it. Shut your ass. Alright, I'm gonna go just pistol, alright?
Man, you trying to say I'm a dweeb?
Yeah, you a dweeb.
Bro, I almost had your ass twice. The first round and that round.
Bro, yeah, you easily could have got me. I literally had to reload and your ass stopped shooting and look.
No, I had to reload too. Bitch. Die. How? How? No, that's fraud though. I shot your ass right in the head, doggy. That's fraud though. That's fraud though.
Alright, now I'm gonna start just knifing you.
Nah.
If I knife you,
If you knife me, I'm
you're
done.
the biggest dweeb of the century.
If you knife me, I'm done.
Guys, listen. If I knife Cry on Black Ops and he dies, he's out dweebed the biggest dweeb. I'm gonna pronounce you mayor of Dweebville.
You not gonna knife me, dog. I'm about to shoot your ass. Come out. I see your bitch ass. Bitch.
I knifed your ass.
I'm done.
His ass went.
I'm done. Bro.
Wait, I want you to watch it.
Sleepy ass.
Yeah, bro. I got an hour. I'm taking a 30-minute power nap.
That's how it be though. About to get some food, fellas, at John Mark's favorite spot. I told him he dressed like Jonathan Marcus Samuel III. Because we got a contrast. Yeah, you feel me? Because
Monte and Johnny Marcus.
Rolls Royce got me feeling like King Tut. Get my codeine cup, about to drink up. Just like the text I sent you from the bed tonight. Read it cause I finally think I said things right. Thought you called me slipping and we began to rise.
now you playing that shit, fellas.
Sit on the dick. I hate that shit.
That's this song?
I'm pretty sure I hate it, bro. I'm like, fuck, you just ruined this good ass song. Fuck,
no, it's the next one. It's the next one. I think it's the next one.
I would
rather listen to Young Thug at the end of that song than listen to Party Next Door just say sit on the dick over and over again.
Sit on the dick, hit this lick. Yeah, that's the next song. Yeah, it might be this one though. I don't know.
All right, fellas, just got back from dinner. About to hop on a call with my brother Edward. Edward, you know, he's already made a decent transformation with his physique. So we're focusing on coaching is a major part of his program. So, you know, we're gonna dive deep into his YouTube content. About to dive into that, let you guys get this little sneak peek. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Doggy, 3 weeks in, 9 to go. Talk to me, how's it been?
I mean, it's been good so far. I think I've been consistent. I was able to schedule out my shorts, so I was able to do that for, I think I have it all the way up to October 3rd. So the short-wise, I pretty much have down pound once a day, but I know you upgraded, you changed some things in the deliverables that I'm going to have to be doing 2 a day. So I'm going to have to go back and see some old videos. I actually literally just got finished shooting a video before you called me. So that was another thing that was making me slow. So, but overall, everything was pretty smooth so far. I know it's been like a minute since we last spoke, but everything so far on my end is going good. I don't know what you've seen as far as like on your end, but I think I've been.
Definitely. Yeah, we got a lot to cover this call, Doggy. We're going to start with the basic stuff, and then we're going to dive really, really deep into the content. So remember how I was telling you that like reading it from a skill perspective is like the number one thing you can do with coaching? So with highlighting, it's okay. But like with me, like for instance, if I go to like these are like my daily, so how your daily reads are list of hate, list of love, villain versus hero, letter to self. Mine are like books, right? So that's why my mind is always fresh with ideas, right? So for you, it needs to be atomic habits. So what I'm gonna do, right? Highlighting it is okay. Like don't worry about going back and doing it moving forward. But I do want to show you, okay. So I'm gonna copy this to your notes, right? And what some guys do that's really helpful for them, like these are my notes from Atomic Habits, right? Atomic Habits, I'm gonna continue to say it's the number one book you can read, whether you do coaching or not, right? So I'm gonna add this to your folder, but what guys do that's been very helpful for them is like they add to my notes, right? So like as you're reading each chapter, right? They're broken up chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Just add, right? Boom. Right, so eventually, whether you're in the 1% Academy or not, these can be your daily reads. So like how you have times throughout the day to read Letter to Self, List of Hate, List of Love, Villain versus Hero. That'll be the time that you read these notes, right? Like I'm with my mentor right now, John Mark Stevenson. One of the most valuable things he told me since I've been with him is that like motherfuckers fail to just reprocess information, right? They think watching something once is enough, right? Like I don't remember what I ate for dinner 2 nights ago, but I bet if I read it every day, I did. Right, so like highlighting it is cool, but like, what if you don't got the book with you? Right, you always gonna have your phone with you. Right, so I'll add that to your power list. It's just gonna say read 5 pages plus actively take notes. But like I said, especially for you, brother, I'm about to dive into it in a second. Like that's just as important as like recording and editing. I promise you, it literally is. Because like again, every video can be, oh, this is how to counter macros. This is how to gain weight. Motherfuckers don't care. ChatGPT can tell them that. You have to tell them from a mindset perspective what they're gaining from that, 1, and 2, like what comes with that, which we spoke about before. All right, brother. First thing I want you to do, I want you to share your screen with me and show me your Google Calendar. Okay, Edward, keep it a bean. Have you been following this system?
Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The gym sessions I may go a little bit later in the day on like a weekend, but as far as everything else, the content. Okay, one thing I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but the video I was supposed to post. Basically, I was supposed to post a video. What's today's date? Because the video wouldn't upload, so I had to just basically post it the next day. So that was like a gym vlog that I did. So basically, I don't know if you saw that was my last video I posted, but I was supposed to post that on Friday. But that was the only thing that I missed was the actual long form post on that specific day, but everything else I've been following.
Yeah, but why are you pushing the gym back?
No, I'm saying I'll just go later, so like on a Saturday. Well, because I remember I went to Austin. So actually, I'm not gonna lie. On Saturday, I did not work out because I was in Austin, and when I got home, it was pretty late. So on that Saturday, I didn't work out, but Sunday I did work out. At like 4 p.m. I know that's what I did yesterday. And then, yeah, that was for yesterday.
Dog, so you didn't push nothing back during the week, gym-wise?
Yeah, well, no. Oh, throughout the week, I'm always in the gym throughout the week. It was just on Sunday. It was Saturday, I missed the gym. I didn't go to the gym on Saturday. And then long-form video, I didn't end up posting until, I think, Sunday. But then, yeah, I went to the gym on Sunday. And then
You going in and out, doggy. What you said?
yeah, but throughout the week, I'm always in the gym right after work. So that's really not an issue for me.
Okay, say no more. All right, and that's short form block. Do you have a grasp on, like, have you been able to, like, how many can you get done in that block? Do you know, or you just been grinding it out for that hour?
So what I did was, I think, because last week, I got 2 videos that I did, long form videos that I did, downloaded that, and I just been I put shorts out because you have to put one a day. So I think I think I could show you all the shorts that I have scheduled still. So I have all the way up to October 1st. So as far as one, but yeah, I schedule out my shorts. So what I'll do is on my lunch break, I'll download the video on my phone. So then on my lunch break, I'll start doing that TD stuff of like chopping the video up, finding good clips, making a note of it on the notes tab as far as the minutes. And then once I got that done, I'll just find times to do that. And then usually I can get that done as far as chopping up videos that I've already done, chopping it into shorts. I can do that within like an hour. As far as I can make like 6 to 8 shorts in an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Okay, say no more. All right, doggy, give me 1 second. Let me see.
Energy, bro. They might have the best energy, doggy.
Get it, doggy. Doggy, I'm about to play some games, doggy. Turn my brain off. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga loves saying doggy now, bro.
Play. Let me beat your ass one more time.
All right, fellas. It's late, man. About to get some sleep. Got one more night in the city. And then I'm to Cleveland, man. So for the first time ever, y'all might be getting back-to-back vlogs. It's never been done, you know, but I'm feeling froggy. 28, we gotta do shit a little different. So y'all might be getting back-to-back vlogs, but got a long day tomorrow, so I'll see y'all in the AM. Peace. Top of the morning, fellas, with my doggy. Know what the fuck going on?
Shit, bro. Just locks me in, bro.
Hold on. Let me flip the.
An hour straight, it's like a battle hymn, bro. She gets me right.
Yeah, I'll be taking all your audios from my morning post on IG, doggy.
Let's go. Just like this,
I feel you. Went to get some coffee with my guy. Grabbing some breakfast, fellas.
Now I'll put these on. And then just imagine, it just...
Can I hear it without these first, though?
What?
Like, just to see the difference, like...
Well, it's not even that big of a difference. It's just, this, you can still kind of like feel the environment. That makes it feel like my ears are closed and I'm not worried about anything that's around me.
Alright.
Like, imagine you just sit there and you're just working.
Play Drake, CN Tower. I don't hear shit. Okay, hold on.
Like, if I'm talking to you like this, it's not like you can't hear, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you and you're not even recognizing me.
I can't hear shit you saying. Is you really talking?
Yeah, I'm talking loud right now.
I'm gonna know if you're not talking. I'm recording, bitch.
I'm talking normal, bro. You talking loud as hell.
I feel like you're just like this.
No. I'm talking. So like it destroys the stimulus. It destroys the stimulus around.
You was talking?
Yeah, listen.
About to head. Oh shit. About to head to the gym, fellas. Get a good back day in, man. It's supposed to be some vibes today. Last time it was a little dry. It was a couple shorties up there, but it's supposed to be some vibe. This is supposed to be the prime time hour. So we gonna see what it's hitting for. Ain't that right, doggy?
That's right.
We out. We back in this motherfucker, fellas. We at the peak hours. You went same time? You went same time?
I drip here in the corner. I'm trying to sit there and pull as much blood as I can.
I got you. There's some shit in here, fellas. Holy fuck. John got me doing some other shit, fellas. Don't get me wrong, fellas. Like, Dallas got some beautiful women, but it's scattered. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter where you at out here. You gon' see some shit, bro. Like, it's damn near everyone in here some shit. Let me hit that bitch. You always do biceps. What's 21s though? 777. Better. John Stay giving out some game. Too bad, bro. Like, this is the only one you done showed me that, like, I would do it. Yeah, bro. This motherfucker John, he gonna make sure he hit biceps. Every workout. That motherfucker gonna hit biceps. Hey. Got my pick, faggot. Got my shit, nigga. So I was supposed to go home tonight, fellas, but John convinced me to stay another day. So I got an extra night in Miami, man. Ready? Music mid today, fellas. It's not vibing how it was yesterday, but still getting some good work. Overwhelming, bro. Like, it's too many, fellas. Too many. Like, I look here, I look here, I look here. He numb to it. It's like, I'm fresh meat. I was the same way when I first moved to Dallas, though. When I first moved to Dallas, because don't get me wrong, Cleveland got some beautiful women, but Cleveland, every girl think they fucking Lori Harvey. Like, every girl thinks they a celebrity in Cleveland. In Dallas, it was more so like they was just as bad, if not badder, but they was like humble. Yeah, doggy. Light work. Let me see. She did? Already? You in there?
That was me to you. You gotta clip me on vlog saying that.
She's so bad. Yeah, they heard you. Y'all heard him?
Y'all heard me? I stand on that. I stand on that. Woo, that shit. So basically just 3.
Black, white, Asian.
Damn, I gotta get a video. My physique's looking nasty.
It definitely is. This is like good lighting, bro.
Yeah, can you take a video of me just like straight on. I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna do one of those videos like no talking. Just get a good
Straight ahead though. Ooh, yeah, this it. Ball game. Her name is Angel, but she's far from. She bad though, doggy. That's the only one you done ever showed me. I'm like, bro. She's far from God. Wanna come home and swap. Doggies, you gonna get my video or be a selfish dweeb? Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Doggy, can I get my vid?
That's perfect. Stand there. So yeah. Wait. Hold your chin over the bar and say something.
You know what the fuck going on, doggy?
That shit was too funny.
I was so tired. If I did that shit the first rep.
That's gotta be the opening of like one of your reels.
Yeah, no cap. This nigga John is always in that mode. Look at this nigga, man.
I say that, and everyone's like, yeah, I've heard that a million times. But if I'm like, look, you got it, last time, let me give you an analogy. Because you're a program, right? There's different versions.
That was an in-person DM. Did you close that?
No, I never talk about money ever. I talk about the opposite. So he's like, I want to join your program, and I'm like, yeah, that's 100% fine, but like, let's talk about it. Let's get your offer and all that, because that makes them want to. Like, I could have probably been like, Crash should have been like, yeah, pay me right now, finance, and he would have done it.
Yeah.
But then that's off on the wrong foot, because now he's like, oh, well, okay, but if I get him to come to me, like I just gave him that, he's gonna execute on it. He's gonna be like, well, this fucking works so much. Now he wants to do everything in his power to buy my program. Because if I'm just talking to him in the gym like this, what's he gonna be like in my fucking program? You know what I'm saying? So many people are so close. But
What caused that? What are your thoughts when you doubting yourself? I know that you frustrated with not having your own spot, but what are you having doubts about? That's exactly what I assumed. I was just waiting for you to say it, doggy. One thing you gotta understand is that is why most motherfuckers stay dweebs and give up on their life and remain mediocre, because things don't align with their timeline, right? Imagine if I was like, damn, I'm about to quit coaching and quit YouTube because I haven't retired my mom yet, or because I haven't made 100K a month yet, right? No, what are the things that I can control on an everyday basis to retire my mom? I can get my brother's results. I can make sure that I'm making the best YouTube videos of all time, right? I can stay in the word of God, right? I can stay disciplined, right? I can be smart with my money, right? So on a day-to-day basis, what are the things that you can control to get out of your situation? I can be saving my money, right? I can stay disciplined with my power list. I can work on the weekends. I can implement the DoorDash blocks that me and Cross spoke about in Google Calendar. I can keep stacking this bread, right? But your timeline, you should set a deadline to create a healthy amount of paranoia, but disconnect from that. And just focus on every day. Did I do everything I needed to do to get to that output? Did I do everything I needed to do to get the fuck up out of here and get my own spot? Ask yourself that every day. And if you didn't, then that's a problem. Because those are things you can control, right? Only you know. You look in the mirror every single day and you know, hey, did I eat fast food when I could have saved? Did I hit my DoorDash number that I wanted to hit? Or did I go in the crib early? Only you know. Right? So, and a lot of times, that's the worst issue. Not, damn, I'm not hitting my outputs. It's, damn, I'm not hitting my outputs because I'm being a lazy dweeb. Or I'm being an inconsistent dweeb. But the good thing about it, that's fixable. You can't fix the date that you get out your situation, but you can fix, hey, I fucked up today, but I ain't gonna fuck up tomorrow and the day after. Right? Which is why we have everything that we do. That's why the power of this is there. So you can't lie to yourself. You can't say, oh, I was saving my money for a week. Okay, you went 7 for 7, and the next week, okay, I went 4 for 7, right? Because it's literally you're looking in the motherfucking mirror, right? So that's what you got to focus on, brother, right? So I don't know what your power list looks like right now, but outside of you missing the gallon of water for a couple of bottles, brother, if you've been door dashing, following the Google Calendar system, hitting the gym, checking your macros, doing your daily reads, you're controlling everything you can control. Right? A lot of times the devil will try to drift you with different situations and different daily tiny battles while you in that process, right? Maybe you get into an argument with your baby mama, or
you know, the tub dirty and you wanted to come home and get in the shower. Just little shit like, damn, I wish I had my own crib. And that shit deter you from the inputs, but don't let it deter you. Use it as fuel. You know what I'm saying? And also understand that, brother, I was in the same situation, bro. I was living with my grandparents, and I was like, I was getting frustrated because like I felt like I was a grown ass man, and they was trying to tell me how to live my life. Like I was feeling like a burden, X, Y, and Z. Like it sucks, but it's temporary. You got to know that too, right? But it's only temporary if you controlling the inputs, brother, right? So yeah, it's a fucked up situation, but every day you have a choice to get one step closer to changing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I appreciate that for sure.
You already know, doggy. I mean, outside of the, like, have you been following the Google Calendar, right? Like, have you been doing the DoorDash? Have you been stacking your bread? Have you been making no impulsive purchases? Say no more, doggy. Anything else you need from me before I let you go?
That's it, dog. I appreciate you.
All right, brother. If you need me, don't hesitate to text me just like you did, brother. I got you. All right, brother. Peace. Just got back from lunch, fellas. I give all my guys 24-hour communication access. He texts me verbatim. Let me see what he said. He just said his mind is fucked up right now. He's stuck feeling like a bitch. I told him I was gonna give him a call once I got back from lunch. If it wasn't too personal, I was gonna share it with you guys, but I'm always here for my brothers, man. You know, I think it's a lot of great things in my program. It's a lot of great things in my brotherhood, but I would say the number one thing that really sets me apart from my competitors is that, you know, like I really care. I'm here for my brothers because, you know, you can have the systems, you can have the process, you can have the calls, but, you know, it's daily tiny battles and margins throughout the day that you need that push and that encouragement. And that's what I'm always here for. You know what I'm saying? So, just got back from lunch, man. I'm about to knock out some work. Get this vlog edited. I've been editing it as I go instead of waiting till everything is filmed to get it to y'all and then edit it, you know, so I can get it out as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get some editing done, knock out this vlog, man. But this trip has been like one of the most life-changing trips of my life, man. Like I'm still in it, fellas. So it's gonna be a minute before I can digest it. Not a minute, probably a week, maybe a few days. You know, but as I mentioned, I was supposed to go home to Cleveland tonight. I'm going tomorrow. So literally when I get home, like how I plan it, fellas, like literally the how I end this vlog is gonna be the start of the next vlog. So like in the next vlog, you know, hopefully y'all tap in. I'ma really break, like I've been texting myself notes and shit, but I'ma really break down like all these thoughts and all this game I want to give you guys, man, from this trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was just at dinner or lunch with John, Mark, and George, right? Fucking 10 M's. 10 M's at the table. You know what I'm saying? Excluding me, right? Like, we walking down Brickell. People coming up to them, shaking their hand, they shaking my hand, exchanging contact information, right? And it just goes to show, like when you around certain people, man, like it just opens so many doors to like shit that I wouldn't accumulate it by myself. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, I'm just learning so much, man. Learning so much. Like I'm a sponge. Like I'm one of the motherfuckers, fellas. I'm not afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to. Obviously, y'all see from this vlog to pull out my camera at any moment to provide y'all the value and to let y'all see shit that most motherfuckers would have just wanted to enjoy. Like even with my guys in 1% Academy, like I always tell them like the guys that I work with them on YouTube stuff with, like I tell them like, yo, like when you shooting a vlog, I want you to know you're not gonna enjoy yourself if you want the vlog to be great. Like I'm still enjoying myself now because I kind of got the hang of it, but if you want the content to really hit, you have to win that battle of, do I want to enjoy this moment or do I want to pick up this camera and record, right? And I want you guys to know that I'm always picking up that motherfucker. I'm picking it up, doggy. You know, I want you guys to see everything going on so it can motivate you, inspire you, get some value from. you know, I really love and I fuck with y'all, man, you know. And this vlog might be my longest vlog. I don't know yet, we'll see. But man, I'm having a great time, I'm having fun, I'm learning a lot, I'm getting work done, I'm hitting the gym. Man, I'm gonna unpack most of it in the next vlog, man. But about to get some work done, so I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
This one.
That's how I'm a beat. Switching gears, just like that. Doggy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hear you, doggy. Just had to make sure. No, this is it. I'm gonna go become a police officer. I'm gonna trap under a different name. Run ads on Instagram, faceless. I'll wear a mask or something. You know what I'm saying, Boogie?
Okay, I never thought of that. You could wear a mask.
And then I have my police badge, right?
Okay.
And then there's gonna be cops that pull up on me, but there's gonna be people that also pull up on me to buy the shit.
Type shit.
Because I'm running the ads. So
type shit.
Anytime I can tell somebody's a Fed, before I even pull out the product, I'm like, oh, so you was here to buy weed? I'm gonna report it to the sheriff.
Type shit.
And he's like, no, big misunderstanding. I'm like, okay, well, what we can do here is, you know, I'll believe you, but we're just gonna go our separate ways.
Type shit.
Before I even bring out the pack. So he thinks I'm undercover trying to catch the druggies, while he's undercover trying to catch the drug dealer. But neither of us know, whole time it's me.
So then it's...
The other times. That's how we run ads. They gonna make a Netflix about this, bro. I'm telling you.
Got that fucking Red Bull, bro.
I didn't even drink it, brother.
You ain't drink that bitch yet?
I didn't drink that shit yet. I'm just thinking about my wife, bro. I'm gonna be dancing with her. I can dance with no music. I just make that shit up in my head. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fellas. Getting ready to get a live group call with the GOAT, man. Unless I get a little sneak peek.
The city, or ride through the city in the Acura. Listen to this song in every dream car. The TRX, same road, hand on the steering wheel, flashback to the Acura. The Urus, hand on the steering wheel, flashback to the Acura. Ferrari, hand on the steering wheel, same road, I remember. And I'm coming up and you can see there's this little bend around, there's this tower called the King and Queen, and they have these lights on the top. And I'm going over in each of the cars, I've listened to this exact song, same time, at night, in each car. So, yeah, I can't wait for you to feel that. That shit's fire.
I remember you telling me you did something like that on your balcony.
Yeah.
Did you have like a fucking that's so radio moment on your balcony?
And I would meditate. Because I used to meditate in my room, and I would open the window, and I would sit in just my underwear in front of the window before I would go to sleep. Yeah. My phone had been off for an hour, and then I would sit there, and I would just meditate, and I'd feel the breeze, and like the birds from outside, like hear the birds from outside, and I would envision that I was sitting on my balcony, and that was the breeze coming in, and I could hear the outside environment, and I would like try to hear like car sounds and stuff as I would meditate. And then the first few nights I was meditating in my old apartment here in Miami, I would meditate and I would like transition in my head. I would be sitting there and I would feel like, oh, I'm just in my room imagining Miami. But then when I would finish my meditation, I would be there. But the thing about it is like, it felt like the exact same thought wavelength. So it was like I had created that thought while I was meditating and then I was living it. That's why I say all the thoughts that you have, you're creating that, because every time I had hand on the steering wheel, I literally felt like I was just in what I had imagined 2 years ago. Right. And then the thought was now connecting. And then every time you connect the thought in real life from both circumstances, it's like it solidifies that that's the new identity that you have. And then you go on to the next.
Do you do that now with anything?
Of course.
Probably a crib, huh? Like the
crib,
house.
Seeing, $1,830,000 in a 1 month to date on the Stripe dashboard.
But the first time you ever experienced it was with the Urus. Her dog was moving to Miami.
Was moving. I've done that with girls in my life, like envision myself going out on dates, like everything to go into. I'm just kind of gonna like freestyle just some thoughts that I've had while he's here. So I hope you enjoy based off of what the title says. The thing I want to talk about is this big paradigm of a lot of people are like, oh, once you become successful, it's easy. But I've lived both sides, and I would argue that it's easier the less you have, right? Because you have all the motivation to keep going. So the biggest focus of tonight, you know, and I don't really know everything that I'm gonna say, but the biggest focus of tonight that I want you to walk away with is like, you know, once you've made progress, how do you continue to sustain? Because if you think about it in terms of like going to the gym, right? It's hard to go to the gym when you have a bad physique, but you have a lot of motivation to get in there, depression, emotions that are going through you that fuels you to wanting to get big. And then once you're big, you know, it's pretty fun to go to the gym. It's pretty easy. But then you can still show up at the gym, not work that hard on the days that you're not feeling good, and still be one of the best looking guys in the...
If you make it to the top of the mountain and you stay there, you'll spoil the view.
Yeah, because you got to keep chasing a new peak. Because eventually you wake up with the same view for 3 months. It's not beautiful anymore. You spoil the view. The way to stay alive is to keep chasing the next peak and the next peak and the next peak and the next peak. Think about it. Everyone dies once they retire. Why? Because they stop shooting for more and they just sit and they're like, you know what? I'm good at this peak. And it's bliss, but then in order for you to continue to make your skills fresh, you have to keep using them. So if you're constantly climbing the ladder, you're constantly oiling your skills, you're constantly, you know, making yourself better, you're having to, you know, keep your wits about you, you're constantly having to wake up and push. But when you make it to the top of the ladder, everything becomes rusty.
Yeah.
How come if I drive a car around in the rain 24/7 and I drive and everything, it don't get rusty? But if I let it sit,
You get rusty. That's a
gets
bar.
rusty.
That's a bar. That's a bar. You got to
It can be a
continue to
Ferrari,
sharpen the sword.
it'll still get rusty. You
It's a
gotta
bar.
keep going. No matter where you are. That's why people like Elon Musk, why does he still want to make more money? It's
'Cause he
not
don't wanna
about
get
the view
rusty.
anymore. He just doesn't want the view to get old. Because then you die. You're not
It's a
growing.
bar. It's a bar!
No! We recorded! Don't tell him we recorded! We recorded!
Just cut it out.
Hey guys, you gotta sign an NDA for that. You can't hear that, alright? So, something I wanna talk about tonight. You guys know Cry. He's in the group, he's in the elite, he's an absolute killer. He came down for his birthday while I was in Georgia, and he was gonna leave the other day, and I just told him, I was like, yo, just, you know, stay with me for a couple of days before you leave, right? I always like to see my guys that are in the program that come down here. It's just kind of perks of being in the elite. But something that we've been talking about, it's been really cool to be around somebody else who has, you know, the same level of thinking as me, right? So I've had friends come down and stay with me, and a lot of time, like just, you know, occasional, a couple guys that I know from my past that have always been there for me, and it always feels like I'm being like a parent. It always feels like I have to be like, yo, like we gotta wake up early. And these are guys who are like, they're in shape, they go to the gym, etc. But I'm having to constantly, I feel like I constantly have to like baby them and entertain them and everything. And it just, it's so straining, right? Because I don't really, to be honest, like, I have boys that I care about, but like most of my boys do business. Like we're not just like hanging out with each other or anything like that, right? So having Cry down here has been super cool because like I wake up at 4:25 yesterday, and he's up at 4:25 also, right? He immediately gets on his computer. I'm doing my morning routine. It's so dope because it's just like we're just doing the same thing, and our conversation is on the same level. It doesn't feel like I have to like carry the conversation or try and do things. It's so cool, right? And that's why you lose a lot of friends on the road to success, because you lose that relatability. What are you going to talk about, right? If you're making money, or if you're all in on personal development, you're waking up early, and most of your boys aren't on that same level, like what is there to relate about? It seems like you have to change your speech in order to cater to them. Kind of like how some of you change your speech in your content, right? But something we were talking about a little bit today, or I guess maybe was it yesterday or today?
Today.
And we were talking about, he was like, what do you think is the biggest trait of the most successful people that you see in business in general, the people that you've met, and the people inside of the program? And I thought for a second as we were eating, And I really think it's your ability to capitalize on the thing that you're like filled with extremely, right? And this is a lot of what I go through in Mission 2. Like, some people are very creative. Some people are more like funny. Some people are very, very like mathematically and systematically smart. But every time somebody has a strength, they also have a weakness in another area. And I think that the fault lies when you have a strength somewhere, and then let's say in one area you're a 10 out of 10, but the other area you're a 4 out of 10. But you watch videos of somebody else who's a 10 out of 10 in the area you're a 4 out of 10, and you try to make videos about that, and then you end up losing and not using your biggest extremity or your biggest strength. I think that's where a lot of failure actually comes from. But as we were kind of talking about that, he was, you know, asking me some questions, and we were talking about some things here and there, and then he was like, okay, well, what does it feel like when, you know, you've made progress in, like, it's so easy once you've made progress. Like, for example, once you've gone to the gym and you get kind of big, it's way, way easier to go to the gym when you have a good physique than it is when you're first starting out. And I was like, well, sure, but on the contrary, it also becomes difficult, right? Because in the beginning, when you have no physique, maybe you're depressed about a girl, you're insecure about your body, you know, you feel weak, all of these different things, and you want to get in the gym and dedicate yourself to something. You have all of that fuel, all of that lack is pushing you to achieve something better. So while you may not feel good about yourself while you're in the gym, that just adds fuel to the fire. Whereas I know a lot of you can relate with this. Most of the time when you're in shape, since we're all internally very driven, it's easy for us to show up and, you know, be rewarded by our physique, but still show up looking the best and being the hardest worker in the room, right? But a lot of people, once you've built that physique, I found for myself, like once I moved to Miami and I was making more money than I'd ever made in my entire life, I was like, man, it's really, really, really hard for me to go to the gym and train with the same intensity that I train with, in that same need and that same desire when I was broke or when I was in a lot of pain, because I had a massive amount of insecurity that was pushing me to get better. It was hard to be in that like grungy villain arc phase because I was making money and I had eased those immediate needs, right? And so the thing that I kind of want to dive into tonight is like, once you make the first bit of progress, it's pretty easy, but what happens after that? And you can apply this to every stage of your life, no matter where you are, just applying the fact that you've made progress in some way, shape, or form, right? Because some guys argue, he was like, responding to my comment, like giving me this argument like I was going to answer him. And he was like, progress is easier after you've made it because you have like proof of concept. Like you've shown yourself that you can do it and you're able to have the fruits of the labor. But I've done both, and I would argue that it's a lot easier to have that drive to make money when you haven't made any money because you have so many more needs and you're able to push yourself because you don't have anything to lose. The more money you make, the harder it is to make decisions because you have more stuff to lose, and your brain also gets confidence. If you make 10K, in order to go from 10K to 30K, you got to change some of those habits and change some things about what you've done. But now your brain is correlating, well, this made me 10K, I don't want to let go of these things, and that's why a lot of people reach a plateau and they stay there forever, right? As in your fitness, the same with your business, right? And so it kind of comes down to the principle of wondering, how are there people like Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, all these guys who have tons of money, right? Regardless of how you feel about them, why are they still obsessed with the game? How is Elon Musk still, being one of the richest guys in the world, posting like, I'm home, I'm back in the game, I'm going into that like working 120 hours a week mode? How do you get like that when you could spend $1 million a day for the rest of your life and still have money left over? That's hard. I want you guys to actually picture that. Imagine right now, you could not work for the rest of your life, and you could wake up tomorrow and not even get out of bed for 6 hours, sleep as much as you want. You could go blow all your money, have all the women in the world, whatever, and you'd never run out of money if you didn't work again. how difficult would it be to actually convince yourself, if right now you have a lack of what you want, when it's all given to you and you don't have to do any of the work to receive it, if you can barely even do it now, how are you going to convince yourself to do it then? I want you to think about that. Like, if it's hard for you to show up and post to 25 stories a day and send DMs and post reels, and like you haven't even reached your goal of 10, 20, 30K a month, how difficult is it going to be when $100,000 a month is coming in every single month on autopilot? And you know, okay, for a week, I can sleep in every single day, not work out, not go to the gym, and I'm still going to make 5K every single day for a week. Because I'm telling you guys, there's days, because money's a lagging indicator, where I could literally do whatever I want for 4 days straight, not make money. Not wake up at 4, not wake up at 6, not go to the gym, eat like shit, do whatever I want, not even think about my business, and money would still come in because it's a lagging indicator. So how do you then still convince yourself to wake up early, to attack like you have nothing, right? And so I've realized that in this concept, you never want to reach the top of the ladder, because that climbing the ladder is what makes your skills fresh, right? Why do most people, when they get old and they retire, why do they die soon after? It's not because a lot of people are like, oh, well, they got sick, it was their time, etc., etc. It's no. If you make it to the top of the mountain and you stay there for too long, no matter how beautiful, the view will get stale. Think about that. If you make it to the top of the mountain and you stay there for too long, no matter how beautiful it is or how hard you work to get there, the view will eventually get stale. I'll give you an example. I used to literally wake up when I was still personal training at Crunch, and like I had almost like no light at the end of the tunnel, and I would wake up at 5 to go train people that, in all honesty, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I had a lot of like older, like fat women as clients, and I just hated faking my personality. I hated, like, you know, them not even being able to use any weight and barely even being able to do a squat. I hated that, bro. So I would wake up and I would literally be like, oh, like I would literally, sometimes I would sit on my floor and I would just be like, oh my God, like I would have like a panic attack. I know some of you can like resonate with how that feels. It would feel horrible. And then I'd watch a story of some guy in like Miami, you know, at 4 a.m. doing the burpees on his at his house, or doing the push-ups, and the Miami view in the background, and I would watch it. And I remember, like, there was a time where I would screenshot it every morning, and then so I didn't have to keep and hold it, and I would go into my camera and I would just look at it, and I'd be like, if I was just there, everything would be better. If I was just there, everything would be so much better. But I'll tell you, having lived that, and now having woken up with this view on my balcony for like a year and a half now, there have been days where I've woken up and I have felt the exact same as I did when I was in my room. Not as much on like the anxiety, because I actually know what I'm doing, but where I'm just like, I don't want to show up today. I felt the exact same, even though I had the thing that once I thought would cure me. Why? Because no matter how beautiful, when you get to the top of the mountain, if you stay there for too long, the view gets stale, right? So I'm not saying don't climb to the top of the mountain, but when you think about a person like Elon or Larry Ellison, they're constantly looking for a new peak to climb, because you are in the best state as a man when you're climbing. When you're climbing the ladder, you're constantly refreshing your skills. You have to keep your wits about you. You got to be sharp. You got to constantly be pushing yourself to get better, get faster. And why? Because all of you guys know, as you've reached your goals, because when you wake up every day and you have the vision of where you want to go in your head, it keeps you afloat, and it's the best state, because the way you feel in your dreams when you're dreaming about where you want to be, it never feels as good when you actually achieve it, right? So every time I like thought and envisioned and dreamed about being in like the Lamborghini Urus when I wanted it so bad, it felt good and it was cool, don't get me wrong, but it never felt nearly as good when I was actually driving it, right? And every single day it would like go down and down and down in excitement. It's like if you were little and you ever just obsessed over a Christmas gift. You know, months and months and months before, didn't know if you were gonna get it. Or like, you know, I remember working my ass off to get a bike that I really, really wanted, and I would just think, so, oh, it's gonna be so good when I get this bike. It's red, it's gonna make me like feel so cool. I'm gonna be so much better at biking, all these things. And then when I got it, it was dope, but when I was riding on it, it never felt as good as when I was dreaming about having it. Why? Because when you have that goal that seems so far away, that is the best state for a man to be in, because it keeps you from feeling content and it keeps pushing you forward, right? So for a month or two, maybe every day I would wake up and I would be motivated by the bike. But eventually, you know everything about it, right? So the night I went and I bought my TRX, or the night before I bought my TRX and I knew I'd gone to the bank, I had just gotten a cashier's check for the entire deposit I was gonna put down, and I was like, man, I couldn't even sleep, bro. I was so excited, I couldn't even sleep. I go in there and I get it. In the first week of having it, I could barely even sleep because I was so excited to wake up and drive that shit to the gym, right? But then week 2 comes, and then week 3 comes, and then everyone's already seen it, and I kind of, you know, I've done a launch in it, you know, 100 times already, and, you know, I know every detail about the car. I'm not as motivated to wake up anymore. I've driven it for 3 weeks, right? I'm not as motivated to wake up anymore. And then I realized that motivation that I had when I didn't have it, it's gone, and now I have it, which almost makes me feel more complacent. So when you wonder why these people keep going, it's not out of greed, it's not out of, I need more. It's to constantly keep yourself in the highest state of readiness, in the highest state of happiness, right? Because like, how is my life gonna change from here and to $1 million a month? I might be able to get a couple more things, but like, is my life really gonna change the way it did when I went from $0 a month to $20K a month? No, that's a huge gap. I'll never change that again. Maybe from $1 million a year to $1 billion, there's a big difference. But eventually there's a threshold where it doesn't change your life anymore, right? If you're at this one peak of the mountain, and then you go over to this other peak that's a little bit higher, you know, maybe it feels a little bit cooler, but the view is kind of the same. And once you've done it once you've gone from, I don't know if I can scale this mountain, so you finally get to the top of it against all odds. And then you're like, okay, and you go to the next one, and now you've proven to yourself twice that you can do it. Every peak that you see seems scalable. So it can be easy to just be like, why do I need to go to another one? Because when you're in that fight or flight stage, when you're testing yourself, seeing if you can make it to the next one, that's where you're constantly growing, right? Because it always comes down to, if you're not growing, you're dying. And so this is the fundament that coaching falls down to in a base level. And a thing that I've seen a lot of people, especially guys who have made maybe $10K a month, and then I watch their content for 3 months straight, and literally nothing changes. And then I see them go from being the most consistent person ever to losing consistency. And then like, I'm feeling burned out, it's hard to make content ideas and all these things. And I'm like, well, why is that? And if we actually look at what truly happened, what happened was they lost that need of the things that they originally wanted, and then they just kind of maintained at the 10K a month, and then the view at the top of the mountain got stale. So you always have to chase new peaks within your personal development, and then it will reflect in your life as well, because it's always a new thing for me. Okay, I woke up at 4:25 every day when I was broke. Well, now I'm waking up at 4:25, 5 a.m. every day now that I have the money. Well, what are things that I can do differently to keep pushing myself? Now it's no longer, can I wake up because I want money? It's okay, can I make my physique better than I've ever made it before? Can I wake up and show up and be an example to who I was when I had no money and I was watching me in Miami? That's why I post the balcony. That's why I do these things. It's not for me. It's not for you. It's for the guy who was me in the room having a panic attack on Monday, and the only thing that made me feel better was seeing that there was another peak that I could go to. So I challenge you guys, even if you're not making the money that you want, you've closed 2, 3 clients, you made 3K, 6K, whatever. Look inside at your own personal development and see like, okay, am I just like having the same physique and putting all of my focus on like, am I gonna make more money? Or am I continuing to progress myself? Because people are buying from you for progression. And so if you've closed a couple clients, but you look at your life and like you're like, dang, I mean, my life has kind of stayed the same for the past 3 months. Why would they buy from you if you're not even progressing, right? You got to think about that. It's like, I mean, I'm 180 pounds, I'm lean, I bench this much, and you know, I'm still waking up and I'm showing myself consistently every day. I'm not saying you have to all of a sudden pop out with an AMG and move into a new apartment, but like, how has your life changed if you look at your identity in the last 3 months? Has your speech gotten better? Have you changed your appearance? Has your physique continued to get better? Have you changed the hobbies that you have? Have you tried new things? Or have you been so obsessed with the peak that you're trying to get to that you're not even pushing yourself to the next one? Have you just been sitting at that peak with your physique and obsessing over something different and not pushing yourself to the next level? Because you constantly have to be climbing the ladder, and when you get to the top, hop to the next ladder and hop to the next ladder. Constantly chase that dream state that you haven't achieved yet, because that is when you feel the best. Because it feels so much better in your head than it actually does. And don't get me wrong. The funny thing is, you have to reach it. Like, you have to get the car to realize that you don't need it. You have to get the house to realize you don't need it. You have to see the money in your bank account to realize that you don't need it. So you should always chase it. But then once you've seen it, it's very easy to be like, well, why would I go through that again? Because when you go through that over and over and over and over and over again, that is the guys that continue to win. So it's not greed, wanting to make yourself more money. It's not, having a hedonistic appetite to continue. Now, when you do things that are morally wrong, or they go against your moral code, or they go against what you know is going to build you because you have access to more resources, that's hedonistic, right? And that's because you stop chasing the next peak and the next peak and the next peak. But it's constantly going to get harder every single time that you climb. So I challenge you guys. Don't be obsessed with the view. Become obsessed with the climb, because as soon as you get to the view, you only have a little bit to enjoy it before you got to pack your things up and go find the next climb. Don't make your camp at the top of the mountain. Build your fire, make your bed, have your tent, and be like, this is nice, I'm going to enjoy it. Because eventually you're going to find yourself one day, you wake up and you're too weak to climb to the next peak, but you have no motivation to get yourself back in shape to do anything, and then you just made your bed of that's where you're going to rest, right? It's happening to some people in our industry right now. So always chase the next climb. Always chase the next place of developing yourself. Always find what you can do to make your life more difficult and recreate that dream, even if it seems unrealistic. Because the guy who his goal is to go from 0 to 100K a month has less motivation than the guy who has $10 million, but his goal is 100 million. Because if you're at 0 and you want to go to 100K, your deficit's only 100K. But if you're at 10 million and you're trying to go to 100 million, your deficit's 90 million. It's a much bigger deficit. So you feel like you're in a lot more pain. And I see a lot of people thinking like, oh, well, once I get there, everything's going to be good and it's going to be so much easier. I'm telling you right now, if you cannot do it now, it's going to be way harder. You're almost giving yourself a trap. And you have to think about it. When you think about life having universal principles, you're like, okay, well, if I still find it extremely difficult to keep pushing myself, then if life gave me the thing that I wanted, it would actually be a curse that would be worse for me. Because if you're still struggling with fighting your mind when you wake up, if you're still struggling with, fighting, going to the gym and staying consistent, and you're posting all these things, you're still, fighting the inconsistency with the stories and feeling like you're not your authentic self and fighting all these things, then you're like, man, if it's difficult for me to wake up every single day with enough motivation to win right now when I'm at a deficit, what happens when I have the thing if I haven't built the skill? So it unlocks. It's inevitable that you unlock the thing that you want. But first you have to unlock the ability to keep working even once you've been given the gift. Does that make sense? Right? And so it's like, sometimes you just gotta sit there and fucking look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I have all the motivation that I need just because I don't have the thing. I'm telling you this as someone who's lived both sides of the mirror, right? I'm so blessed to be in the position that I was in. But if someone came to me and they were like, hey, you either have to, stay where you are for the rest of your life and never make any progress, or I'm going to send you back to 2023 and you're going to do it all over again, but then you can continue progressing and growing. I'll go back to 2023. I'll go back. Because they're infinite motivation, bro. Infinite. Now, it's so easy to make excuses for myself. I don't care that he said that. Like, I don't care about that hate comment, whatever. Look at him, look at me. But before, it would boil me. I would be so pissed, bro. I was so pissed. Why is this person telling me that what I should be doing? I remember when I was serving in restaurants, the guy that would lead the servers in the back, the manager, it would always piss me off because it would always be some cocky motherfucker who was 50. He'd be like, yeah, I've been working here for 20 years. And I was like, this dude is fat. He drives an Infinity and he thinks that that's top dog shit. And he flexes it and parks it and I'm talking about someone, I know exactly who it is in my head. He parks it in the fucking handicap like a G, and he has it wrapped matte black. And he thinks he's that guy. But he's literally fat, has no personal development, and he's hitting on the 17-year-old girls that live here. How is this guy telling me how to live my life? It would piss me off so bad. I wouldn't show it then, but I would think about that every morning when I wake up. And some of you guys are like, oh, well, he's in a better position than me. Nah. I have a friend, and he was here, and it genuinely pissed me off, and this is something I'm just going to share with you guys, right? But I'm going to show you the difference. So he came down, and we were going out to dinner, and he asked me if he could wear my other Rolex that I had. And I was like, yeah, I mean, no problem, you're my boy, right? But I just realized the difference between him and me, because he wanted to wear the watch so that he could feel like this certain identity. He didn't care about whether he had earned it or not, right? I remember though, my entrepreneur friend, when I was younger, I was kind of I was working for him. He was paying me $1,000 a month to work 12 hours a day. You guys that were at the mastermind or you saw any videos about that, you met Jagger and you saw that. And I would always feel like a bitch because he had the car and he had the stuff. And he'd be like, oh, you can wear these off-whites, you can wear this, you can do this. And I never wanted to because I felt like a phony because I hadn't earned it, right? I cared about the identity more than the thing. And I realized where my friend's mind was at because he was willing to wear the watch and walk around Brickell wearing my red bottoms, wearing my Rolex, being yeah, I'm wearing, knowing he didn't even have enough money in his bank account to afford the $1,500 shoes. But that didn't bother him. Me, I was pissed because I'm I don't want to wear that shit if I haven't earned it. And the other day, Nathan came here. And I wanted to do a little test in my head because Nathan had just bought his car. He picked me up in the AMG. I was so happy for him. That shit sounds so sick. So sick. And I remember having my first call with him where he was literally charging $75 a program, making $3,000 a month. And just seeing him go from that to the AMG was so cool. But I asked him, I was like, oh, you want to wear my Rolex? He was like, what's the point? He's like, it's not mine. Why would I want to wear that shit? And I was like, exactly. It shows the difference. And this dude makes $50K a month. But it's not his. It only feels good when you've earned the thing. So you guys got to ask yourself, do you just want the thing? Do you just want to be like, yeah, I made 10K, 20K a month? Or do you want to be the 20K a month and show up with those habits every single day? Because then it comes regardless. It comes regardless, right? So it's very easy to get stuck in this trap of oh, it'll be so much easier when I'm there. It's hard in both sides, right? It's hard in both sides, and there's pros and cons to each of them. But continue to tell yourself, I felt like I cracked the code when I realized, I thought this in my head, I saw one of these guys who had a Ferrari. And then I thought to myself, okay, John Mark, well, trade lives with him. And this dude was better than me in every aspect, probably better looking, more women, way more money, Ferrari, all the things that I wanted. And I started thinking about waking up in his body. And I was like, I don't want that. And I realized there's no amount of money that you could give me to trade places with any person in this world. Genuinely think about it. Think about you waking up as me tomorrow. The things might feel cool, but you would probably cry and be like, I want to go back to myself that I know, right? You don't want to be me. So then you realize it's not actually the shit that I have, it's you earning it and having it that makes you feel amazing. So constantly chase the next peak and chase the climb. Realize that the climb is the actual blessing. People say it all the time, oh, the person who falls in love with running is going to run so much farther than the person who's just running to cross the finish line, right? But it's really hard to do that by just convincing yourself, okay, I'm going to fall in love with running just so I can cross the finish line. Because your brain never tricks that. You genuinely have to sit there and be like, there is no finish line. My life is just running. Then it starts to become a little bit different because you find the reward in the thing that you're doing. I convinced myself, okay, well, if I wouldn't trade lives with somebody that has more money than me, the money's not the issue. The money's not the issue at all. It's just my life is now, I wake up, I make content, I express myself, I put all these things together, right? The dream is not having the spot, right? Because I promise you, when you're in the spot by yourself at night, it gets lonely. It gets lonely. And the only thing that makes it feel good is when I get off these calls. You know when I feel the best in my spot? I get off these calls, I close my laptop, I'm like, take a breath, and I just look around, I'm like, damn, that's so sick. I have my entire group of guys. I'm in my spot in Miami, right? I'm running my business, I'm doing this. That's when I feel good, right? But if I didn't make any reels during the day, if I didn't put out value, if I didn't create, wake up in my spot, and I'm like, it's just material, right? Because I'm not living as the human being that actually enjoys the material. If I go out to dinner every single night and drive my Ferrari there, eventually, the food tastes good, but I can't even enjoy it anymore. But when I've just had an absolute, just like trench work week, bro, I can take my Ferrari, I can go to Miami Slice and get a piece of pizza, and I'm like, bro, it's the best thing ever. That's what I started to fall in love with, right? So I would genuinely remember, and I know I'm sounding crazy, guys, but I'm telling you, like, I hope you can feel the energy transfer coming off of me. Everything changed when I woke up, and I realized this the last time I was home. And I had this realization about, changing lives of someone the night before. And I woke up and I walked outside and I just let go. You guys can remember this from Aggression Talk episode 7 where I took a breath and I was like, how blessed am I? You guys remember that line if you've seen that old video? How blessed am I? I said that. I still get people that comment that on this video to this day. They're like, how blessed am I? And I walked outside and it felt like for the first time in years, I felt the skin on my feet, on the concrete on the ground. I took a breath, I felt my jacket. I looked up into the sky, I looked at the moon, and I was like, damn, this is the gift, right? This is the gift. The gift isn't that I wake up and I have all the money. The gift is I get to wake up and play the game. It doesn't matter where in the game that I'm at. It doesn't matter if I'm starting at level 1 or if I'm starting at level 10, because I still find the most joy. And I enjoy the rewards, right? It's great. But the only thing that doesn't get old every single time, and I'm going to tell you, this morning I didn't want to wake up. Me and Cry were going to go to the gym. And I woke up, I made my bed, I washed my face, and I was like, man, just didn't really have any motivation. And I walked outside and I felt like the crisp morning air. And I just looked at the moon and I was like, man, this is so sick. So sick. Just being outside. It wasn't the view, it was the exact same feeling I had in my neighborhood, at my parents' house, where I felt like I was nothing, but I had the feeling of I just woke up at 4. I could truly feel myself, and I realized this is the blessing. And I took that realization, and I gave it to the camera, and people felt it. That's why that video did good. So I challenge you guys. Take a breath. I just did it right there. I was so locked in. I was so laser focused that my brain, it wasn't even thinking. I'm just speaking. I'm on the group call. But when I took that breath and I looked this way, I became aware of my surroundings again. I was like, all of my students are in front of me. I'm spitting this game. I'm in Miami. This is super cool, right? It's like another example, and I'm just going here, but any of you who used to play sports, do you remember, like, you know, let's say you're like a running back and you like score a touchdown, or you know, you have just like a crazy drive in basketball, or you know, you hit a home run or something in baseball, you score a goal in soccer, and then it's like you try to think back to it and you can't even really remember what happened. You just did it. That's how most days start to become. Every single day you're just showing up, da 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 da, and you can't even. I challenge you guys to just take a breath and realize scoring the goal isn't the best, and celebrating with your teammates after. It's that flow state that you're in the middle, but most of the time we're too focused on the goal to even, because half the times I would try and think back to like when I scored a touchdown in football. I remember I got this crazy pick six, bro. This crazy pick six. I came up, I grabbed the ball, I ran over this one defender. It was in 7th grade. It was nasty, bro. And this cheerleader that I liked, I remember after I scored, she was like cheering it. It was so cool. It was so nostalgic. And then I tried to think back about like what I did, and I was like, I just like grabbed the ball and then I went blank. Right? And that's a lot of times what happens, even me, every single day. I'll go to the end of the week and I'll be like, oh, this week flew by. I didn't even enjoy the thing that I was in. I didn't even enjoy what I was doing. So regardless of what materials in your life, regardless of what money is in your life, take a breath and realize that doing the thing, waking up, living like you already died and you got a chance to come back, and like, bro, so many things we take for granted, bro. Just like feel your sheets in the morning. Damn, I'm alive. See, I got a six-pack. I remember when I wanted arms like this. I have the ability to go out and create whatever I want. That is the gift. That is the gift, and I challenge you guys because it's never going to go away. You'll be at $1 million a month. Some of you guys will get there. Some of you guys will get to 100K a month. Some of you guys will get to 50. All of you are going to be successful if you don't stop. But you'll be more depressed than ever unless you understand this, because you'll be right back in the exact same feeling, just at a new level. You'll be right back at a mountaintop with the view that you once thought was so beautiful becoming stale. Why? Because you quit chasing the next view, and you quit chasing the next climb, and you were just focused on the view and what it was going to look like. And you didn't stop while you were climbing up the mountain to be like, damn, I got breath in my lungs. I have this huge climb in front of me. I have the ability to go out and push myself and accomplish this thing. That is all that matters at the end of the day, no matter what car you're driving, no matter what your bank account balance says, no matter how much money you invested in Bitcoin, no matter how many views your video got. Just hold your iPhone and think back 50 years and be like, damn, I'm only a couple videos and a couple conversations away from $10,000 a month just from this little tool. 50 years ago, at my age, how many 20-year-old millionaires were there 50 years ago that were self-made? Within a couple years. Like literally none. I want you guys to think about that. There's never ever been a time in history ever where guys can go from 18 to 21 years old and now all of a sudden they're making more money than their parents ever made. It's never, ever, ever, ever been like that. People are going to study. Even the content creators that have 400 followers, people are going to study them in the future. And so if you're able to step back from what you're doing and be like, damn, I'm in this revolutionary time period in the economy where I can literally make money from my phone making videos, like holy shit, just the fact that I'm able to play this game, that is the biggest blessing. If you can lock that in to your mindset and show up every day like that, I promise some of you guys are going to become superhuman, and you're going to unlock a level inside of you that you didn't even fucking know existed. You've been just going to first and second gear, and you didn't even know that you had an eight gearbox. 8. Right? Some of you guys have been redlining at 3,000 RPMs because that's the box that you put on yourself, and you didn't even realize, bro, that shit redlines at 9,500. You're really going to start to push yourself.
Still up, man. Editing this vlog for y'all. As you can see, my boy doing the same. But About to eat some food, man. I just ordered some food. About to get some sleep, man. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. My boy.
This is what it looks like right now. Damn, bro, the color is crazy. It's gonna be sick.
Bro.
Should be ready today, so we'll see.
Say no more, doggy.
We'll see.
Beat me with the blue,
Sleeping
fellas.
in my bed, doggy. What you mean?
You wanna beat me, doggy? Last lift for the flight, fellas. Yours matching the fit. Another one right here. Yeah, doggy. Yeah, doggy. Yeah, doggy. Yeah.
That shit's hard, bro.
Huh? What you got? Show him. What you got? What you got?
My fucking door.
What you got? Come on. Come on. What you got? Come on. That's it?
No, one more.
Come on. Two more. That's it? That's it? One more. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jump out the face. Jump out the face.
Injury, and I just started eating more and feeling bad about myself and just feeling sorry for myself. And then, yeah, all that shit led me into being just 6.
The fuck? Who is this guy? The fucking goat? Bro, I'm trying to smoke the cigs,
Okay,
man.
let me find my $90 fucking cutter. I don't know where that shit went. Too rich and bougie. It's my fucking clean.
I never smoked the cigs, fellas, but I feel like it's giving.
I like cigarettes.
It's giving Andrew Tate
Oh, I got it.
mafia shit.
Y'all, check this out. This is some Andrew Tate Mafia shit. Ready?
Hold on.
You be looking at it, you're like, damn, how do I cut this shit? How do I cut this shit?
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, doggy.
They gotta see it, doggy.
Oh shit, doggy. Well, there's a ashtray outside.
Alright, cool. I would be Andrew though. You would be Tristan.
You're funny, doggy.
Show me where Andrew Tate has a BMW.
Fuck off.
Dumbass.
All right, fellas. Just got to Cleveland, man. About to go to the crib, man. My grandparents' house, get some sleep. But I do got this motherfucker while I'm here. It's still yours till I die. But I wanted to see what the Cybertruck was hitting for, man. So about to get in here. But about to get to the crib, get some sleep, man. That's the end of the vlog, man. I do think this is one of my best. Definitely one of my most valuable. Definitely going to be one of my favorites until I stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you all enjoy, man. If you want to work one-on-one with me in the trenches, I'll put the link in the bio, man. It's 91 days left in 2025, brother, right? The man that you are in 2026 is going to be based on the principles, the habits, the mindset, and the action that you take right now, brother, right? If you want to make failure impossible, I will put the link in the description, but do not book a call unless you're ready to work. I love y'all. Peace.